Hi, it's me, it's Monica, and I thought I would take advantage of wearing this cute little outfit that just happens to fit me really nicely to talk to you about weight loss again. So, every once in a while, kind of sporadically through my videos, I'm going to make videos where I talk about weight loss. And the reason that I'm talking about that subject is at the end of 2009, I weighed 315 pounds. I tell people that and they don't believe me, but I am not joking you. I got up to 315 pounds. I was huge. None of my girl clothes fit me. I honestly wasn't even dressing anymore at the time. It had been years since I had dressed, kind of because the clothes didn't fit me, you know. Wasn't unhappy. I wasn't miserable. I was okay. I had a good life still. My wife and I, we still had a great relationship at the time. And it never was, I didn't spark the weight loss because of a problem, right? It wasn't a health thing or a relationship thing. It literally was because I saw myself in a picture that we had some professional pictures taken, some family pictures to give as a gift to my wife's mom. And they did one of those pictures where they kind of, you know, look down at you at an angle, and I'm looking up at the camera, and I just could not believe when I saw myself, like, just how big I was. I was so big. And at that point I thought, you know what, you really got to do something. You need to be healthier. And again, I kind of a couple weeks after that, tried on some of the stuff in the closet, like some of my girl clothes, and nothing fit. Like, literally, I had a couple of things. I had a wedding dress that was a size 24. I had a Fredericks of Hollywood skirt and top set that was a size 24, and those barely fit me. And like, literally nothing else fit me. Any of the clothes that I had, my early 20s, into my 30s, none of that stuff fit. I literally had hundreds of pieces of clothing that they were way too small. And so at that point I said, you know what, I got to do something about it. And so what I first did is I stopped drinking sodas and I stopped eating French fries. I'm a fast food kind of person. I grew up eating fast food, and I know that's unhealthy, but it's kind of, what I grew up eating. And so basically those were the first two things I cut out. And I actually lost 35 pounds pretty much right away, literally just from stopping the sodas and the French fries. Within about the first 6 months, I was down about 35 pounds. And so what I started doing at that point was I started using My Plate, which is on Livestrong, livestrong.com, and I started counting my calories. And what I discovered by counting my calories is I would have about a 5,000, sometimes a 6,000 calorie day, just eating 3 meals a day, just eating the junk that I ate, my snacks, and all that other stuff. And basically, what the app was telling me at the time was I needed to be eating 2,000 calories in order to start losing weight. And so basically, I had to cut the calorie intake in half. You know what I mean? Not necessarily the volume of the food that I was eating, but the calories of the food that I was eating. I had to cut it, almost down to a third on those days when I was eating 6,000 calories. And what counting the calories did for me was it actually let me know like how much I was eating and what my calorie intake actually was. Because before I started counting, if you had said like, oh, how many calories a day do you eat? I know I would have said like what, maybe 2,000 or 3,000. I had no idea. It was more like 5,000 or 6,000, right? And so basically what ended up happening over about the next 2 years is I lost about another 35 pounds. I was down, about a good 70 pounds. And basically, through counting my calories, I still do it to this day. I still use the My Plate app on my phone, which is from livestrong.com. And every time I eat something, it goes in the phone. Every time I exercise and work some calories off, it goes in the phone. It goes in the app. And basically, at the end of the day, my goal is to have that I have exercised more than I have eaten. And most days I do it. Some days I don't. Sometimes we go on vacation and I take a week off. And, my calories are way higher in intake than they are in me exercising because I'm not riding the bike or I'm not walking because we're just, we're on vacation, we're eating more. And the thing is that I still do it though, right? If we're in Hawaii for a week or we're wherever on a weekend trip, I'm still counting those calories, counting those calories, counting those calories so that I know I'm at least conscious, right? Because what I noticed is the days when I don't count the calories, I'll just eat whatever. Like not even bat an eye, not even think about it, because I'm not putting the calories in the phone. So I actually end up eating more. So anyways, I just wanted to make a video to talk about weight loss. Like I said, I'm going to talk about it sprinkled in my videos just because I've had such a positive experience with it, right? Like I said, I had a good life, good relationships, good job, no real complaints, I would say, other than, at that point I saw that picture, I was like, I do not like how I look. And then none of my clothes fit. And I was just like, what are you doing? And you have all these girl clothes in there completely, totally going to waste because none of them fit you. And so basically the end result, I'm about 100 pounds lighter than that. I weigh about 215 right now. I actually got down to 180 at one point a couple of years ago. I've put some weight back on and I'm working again to get it off again. But I'm healthier. I feel healthier. I feel better. You know what I mean? I always felt okay. I felt good. I felt decent, But little things like leg pain, like leg cramps, middle of the night you're sleeping, you get a leg cramp, or, you get out of bed and like your legs lock up, like the restless leg syndrome, right? Back spasms. My lower back was just like always hurting, just like no matter what, even like if I walked or worked out or rode the bike or anything like that, I still had like this lower back pain, and basically that's gone. All of that is gone. Had a little bit of acid reflux at the time. I never really went and, got it diagnosed or anything like that. But there were nights I woke up like, oh my God, like just this like acid, like just taste and like just this, like just vile, like nastiness. And it's gone. All I did was lose the weight. And I'm able to move around more. I'm able to breathe better. Like I said, I never really felt unhealthy. But at the same time, I feel so much healthier now. And then the other thing is, about 99% of the stuff in that closet fits. There's still a couple items I have from high school. There's still a couple items I have from my early 20s that I'm still working on it. Maybe I'll get into them one day. But what's nice is there's items I bought when I was like 260, 240, 230 that didn't fit when I got them home, and it was really disappointing. But I said, I'm going to hold on to them. And then as I lost the weight, they fit, right? There is nothing more exhilarating than you buying a dress, putting it on, it not fitting, and then 6 months later you put it on and it totally fits. Maybe even there's a little extra room in there. And like literally all I've done, I eat a little bit better. I still eat crap. I eat junk food. I eat fast food. I eat less of it, right? I eat less of it, but I still eat it. And I eat a little bit better. So I'm conscious. I eat a little bit less. I eat a little bit better, and I count my calories and exercise more, right? I used to walk, but now I walk and I ride the exercise bike. I exercise more than I used to. So basically, watching what I eat, eating a little bit better, eating a little bit less, counting my calories, and exercising a little bit more. And here I am. I've lost 100 pounds. At one point I had actually lost about 135, and I'm trying to get back there with that other 35 pounds. But realistically, if somebody asked me, okay, what's the one thing that you did that made the biggest difference? It would be counting calories. So technically that's what this video is talking about, is counting calories. It's a pain in the butt. There's times where I'll go a day without doing it, and then I gotta go back and remember everything I ate yesterday, and it's a total pain in the ass. You try not to be rude, right? We're out at dinner, and we're out with my family or somebody, and you don't want to really whip out the phone and start putting the food in right then and there. Honestly, sometimes I do. If I'm worried I'm going to forget. But it's really not a big deal, in the long run. And it's been effective and it's worked and it's been worth the time and effort. But, it's not the easiest thing in the world. It's more difficult to really get it started to get started doing it. But just wanted to make a quick video. I'm no health expert. I'm no fitness expert. I don't claim to be. All I am doing is imparting to you through my videos what has worked for me and, what I did to lose the 100+ pounds that I have lost. And all I'm saying is, if you're interested about losing weight, or you're trying to lose weight, or you want to start losing weight, counting the calories is really what worked best for me. So I hope you're enjoying my videos. I hope they're helping. Just when I think of something, I think of a topic, I put it down and I try to, make a video about it so that, maybe it's something somebody's asked me or, just something that I've thought of. But, I want to put it out there. I want to have these videos out there so that people can watch them and hopefully gain something from them, make them, worthwhile, right? So I love you all. Thank you for watching my videos. Feel free to reach out, comment below the video wherever you're watching it. Reach out to me on social media, direct messenger. I'm on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, VK, Instagram, and YouTube. One of these days I'm just going to be able to belt all 6 out without even thinking about it, right? But reach out to me, DM me, let's talk. You want to talk weight loss? You want to talk anything? I'm here. So I love you all. I hope you're having a wonderful day.